I'm Ilwale Isaiah. I'm an artist. Actually started this art journey when I was very young, at a very little age. I love drawing and everything in primary school. Then my drawing come out to be one of the very best. I enjoyed it much more when I noticed and know that one of my grand uncle is an artist. That's actually made me to continue in the art journey. I do visit him almost weekend, going to his studio, his house, seeing a lot of his works and viewing them, which actually gave me joy. And since then, it had really become something I've been pushing on to. What actually inspired me to become an artist is, number one, my love for what I'm doing. So the love really gave me a drive and a niche to continue on, and also already having an old folk in the family who is really known for his work, and that actually also gave me that propelling force to also push on in what I love doing. And because what one love doing, one can do or to still do better in it. So that has been what has given me the drive and push. My artistic style is expressive, and actually it is also conceptual, and most times I do call it imavisual, meaning imagination plus visualization. What you can see, probably you are able to pick a particular representation, then you represent it in your own way. So that is what I call imavisual. So it's much more of conceptual and also expressionism. How I come up with my idea from, let me say, an inbuilt in me, and also looking for up to some other people who had impacted me massively. People like Leonard Smith online, people like Damola Adeyemo, people like Timi Kakanda, people like Professor Abayomi Baba. So fusing this different knowledge together also give me or give birth to my own kind of style of art and concept. I work with pen, acrylic, and also waste paper, bringing those things actually together. Can actually see some of the spot of those things on some of the works here. Can see waste paper and also spray paint. I make use of spray paint too, to kind of give it this kind of beautiful illusion or something aesthetic, like color being splash out and in the fullness and rawness of it. My piece is complete when it gives me this kind of sense of fulfillment, sense of joy. That's beauty inside of me. When it gives me that kind of idea, I believe it's actually complete. And when people can also see it and view that beauty I'm also seeing out of it, I believe it's complete then. One of the number one major artistic influence I had in my life that is still like the springboard I'm still following on right now is the person of Professor Abayomi Baba, which happened to be I'll call him my grand uncle. He actually, although then he was really old before he died, he gave me a lot of advice. I was able to see his work, and also being one of the contemporary artists in Nigeria, he actually gave me this kind of sense of joy and happiness. Other people like Damola Adeyemo, I remember when I went down to Ife then for Post-UTME, I stayed back with him and learned for probably no more than a year, just viewing his work and seeing how he flew. People like also, Timi Kakanda, also online mentorship. People like also Leonard Smith, just viewing his work also. Those are one of my big influence in art. Art actually is life, and also we can also see art in form of also passing a message of sanity to the mind, and also to one also emotionally, because a lot of people are they are traumatized, having emotional imbalance or whatsoever. So in a way, it can be a form of therapy. My work also does that, and hard work does that generally. Making other people to see what from your own lens, it might actually take a long time, because getting money from this career of ours, it's the matter of consistency and keeping on to believe on whatsoever you are holding on to. So the challenge is actually making other people to believe in what you are doing, especially your relative or parents. The artist I would love to meet is actually Leonard Smith, and also let me say Timika Kanda. Okay, Professor Abraham Baba is dead, but I believe I've already drawn to some extent enough from his work, which is still a propelling force even to me. The greatest that I've ever received is just to still keep on what you are doing, keeping it up, consistency, and believing in what I'm made up of. You can check up some of my work on Instagram with the handle name Eluole Isaiah. That's Isaiah Kayode Artworks.